Should I upgrade my iPhone 12 Pro Max to the new iPhone 14 Pro Max? Let's get into it. Hey everyone, Jamie here. Super glad you're here at the community. As always, rocking and rolling, having some fun. This is a place for great energy. We talk about a lot of different things. And today I'm talking about upgrading your phone. Are you upgrading your phone? What is your upgrade path? Let me know in the comments below. And this is a very serious question. So what I use is I have my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I use this as my daily driver, just so you know. I'm constantly on this phone. This is where I text and everything, and I really am in the Apple system. In fact, I have the Samsung tablet and the Apple tablet, and I hardly ever turn on the Samsung tablet just because I don't like the keyboard. And by the way, the iPad's a couple years old. I do have the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I absolutely love this phone. It's one of my favorite phones. I actually use it for shorts now because obviously YouTube wants shorts. So doing the vertical video, this camera has, the cameras on this thing are just awesome. And I just like the way it feels. But just like the Samsung tablet, I haven't been able to really integrate it in. And that's probably me being 53 years old and really being integrated in the Apple system and, you know, the quickness of it. I just can't seem to break away. But the reason for this video is I'm asking you if it's time to get the new iPhone 14 Pro Max. Now, here's my situation. I believe in the theory of diminishing returns. Like, I'm shooting on a camera here for YouTube that is just way too good for YouTube. There's no reason I need it for YouTube, but I'm using it as part of my hobby. I'm learning photography, and it's a Sony A Alpha 1. So it's a photography camera that can shoot 8K, and I'm using it because I'm trying to learn photography. I also have a Sony A7S III, right? So these cameras are amazing for YouTube. I mean, they're overkill, but they're part of my hobby and the investment back into the community to try to make the videos a little bit better. But there's diminishing returns. I could probably shoot the same videos like this on this phone and you probably wouldn't even know the difference. But because I'm a nerd and I love all things tech, I love to get into the cameras and I'm learning them, so there's an educational thing. Same thing with the phones, okay? I want to talk about diminishing returns. I have had this phone for a couple years, and I used to be on a one-year cycle, meaning every year I'd buy a new phone because there were so many upgrades to it that it made sense buying the new phone. Well, now I believe in diminishing returns. I don't know if I got the iPhone Pro Max that it would really make that much difference in my life if I would see the speed changes or I would see the camera difference. There's diminishing returns here. It's like, why I'm spending so much for what? What am I really getting there? Unless I'm nerding out on it and I want the latest thing and I can do YouTube reviews. But the combination of these two phones is serving me amazing, with the Galaxy being more like a camera that I carry around with me. And by the way, a little trick, the SD card that I put in here from T-Mobile is actually a data-only card. So when I'm on Wi-Fi or data, I can use this, and it's very inexpensive. It's like a tablet card. I think it costs me $10 a month, and it allows me to access Facebook and Instagram, YouTube, all my data programs without having voice, okay? So I typically carry both of these, and this is kind of my content creating phone because the cameras are a little bit better, and this is my personal interactivity phone where I'm doing my WhatsApp, a little bit of camera stuff. If I need some B-roll, take some shots with it, it works. But basically for communication is really the iPhone. So for me, at this moment, and again, I want your opinion in the comments. This is a community. I want to hear what you think about this cycle. Are we now on a 3-year or 4-year cycle? I mean, like I said, the iPad, I still have, this is an older iPad Pro. I love the keyboard on it. I have no reason to really bump it up at this moment. And these cycles are getting faster and faster without huge really developments in the technology to say, wow, I got to go out and buy the next thing because I need it, because the camera is going to give me just that much more quality and it's going to make that much difference. So it's interesting, and it's a really interesting thing where technology, I think, is going so fast now. It's almost like golf clubs. I'm a golfer, right? It's like every driver, you can hit it 30 yards further. It's like, well, wait a minute, how much better is the tech in the golf club? Right? So I would love to hear from you. We've got a lot of Apple users on the channel. We got a lot of Samsung users on the channel. And again, I'm kind of in both words. If this Samsung, by the way, this is a caveat. If this Samsung had a better keyboard, I probably would go to it. I love the screen. I love everything about it, but I just don't like the keyboard. So a couple people said, hey, there's some good keyboards for the Samsung tablets. Leave them below, please. And if you're watching this and you have one, send me one because I don't like it. I really love the Apple floating keyboard, and that's why I use it kind of as a pseudo laptop and as a content connector, like just consuming content. I use that iPad. But iPhones are coming out, and I personally right now don't think I'm going to upgrade. I don't know what it would do for me. I think it'd be diminishing returns on the cameras. Maybe there's some functionality there that I'm missing out on. What do you think? Is it worth the investment? And these things are getting more and more expensive every year. Is it worth the upgrade at this point? Hey, and by the way, thank you so much for watching. I got a couple good videos coming this week. Those of you that are watching my non-alcoholic series, we had a lot of fun with some non-alcoholic whiskeys. I got 24 beers here that we're going to review this week. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get them on ice and get them chilled, and then we'll give a taste on that for the non-alcoholic series, which is a lot of fun. As always, hey, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, it really does help us in getting the word out here, and I hope you're enjoying this energy. I know we go all over the place, but that's really what it's about, energy. I'm here to help create some good energy for you and have some fun while we talk tech, non-alcoholic stuff, motivational stuff, and everything else that we do here on the channel. That's just so much fun having you here. So again, the question I ask in the comments, please let me know, should I upgrade to the iPhone 14 Pro Max? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, you made it to the end. Thanks so much for watching today, and you're so awesome. Hey, listen, you can subscribe by hitting that little face up there, or you can watch the next video right there. And I appreciate your support as always with this Morning Coach community.